The three inequalities shown relate rational numbers A, B, and C. So the first little point to know is that A is less than B, B is less than C, but the absolute value of B is greater than the absolute value of C. What are possible values for A, B, and C? So with the question being what are possible values, your answer may not be the same as my answer, but that doesn't mean yours is wrong because there are infinite possibilities for this answer. So we have A is less than B. Okay, well, any number can be less than whatever we want B to be. B is less than C, but this last statement is the one that's kind of tricky. The absolute value of B is greater than the absolute value of C. So that means the distance from 0. The distance from 0 of B has to be greater than C, but B is less than C. So if you think about on a number line, if we have 0 here, we have our negatives and our positives, right? So if we want to say that A is greater than B, A is less than B. If A is less than all of these numbers, I would start A out as far left as we can. So let's just say that A is -3. A is going to be less than any numbers that B or C could be. And then B is less than C. Well, if B has to be bigger than A, let's just say B is -2. Because it's true that A is less than B, we got to make sure that B is less than C now. And we have to make sure that the absolute value of B is greater than the absolute value of C. So the absolute value of B being -2 is 2. So we need the absolute value of B, which is 2, to be bigger than whatever the absolute value of C is. So if B's absolute value is 2, what number is that larger than? How about -1? Because A is still less than B, -3 is less than -2, B is less than 3, -2 is less than -1, but your absolute value of B, which is 2, is greater than the absolute value of C, because the absolute value of -1 is 1, and 2 is greater than 1. So as long as you have your three values for A, B, and C in the negatives, and they go in the order of A, B, C, you are correct.